Hello, Project for the Web. Long time no see. So let's see what's new, what was developed after I published my last video about Project for the Web. So let me go step by step. First thing, we have priority. Here you can see, I'm going back, you can see that I have here projects. Here nothing happened, but when I click on my previous project, you will see that I can have priority. What is priority? Let's click on here in the task detail, okay? And you will see when I go down, I have priority. Here you can choose what is the priority of the task. So to have a priority, go here. You can choose between urgent, important, medium, and low. Let's say that phase 1 design is urgent, but let's say that phase 1 development is, let's say, important. Now, when I finish that, where can I see it? Of course, I can see it here. If I add, I will now hide column. You can add a column. This is just new column, which is called priority. So I can see medium, urgent, important, medium. All of the rest of tasks have medium, which is default, and I can filter. I can say, okay, I'm going to filter, and I want to see which tasks have priority which is, let's say, important. For that purpose, I'm going to priority. I said, let me show me urgent. Since I have only one, I will have urgent, and urgent is for task. Why are those medias here? Medium is because summary task. Summary task is not filtered here. It is only for tasks. So when I go priority filters here, and I go back, and I say, okay, I don't want only urgent, but I want all of them, or clear all tasks. Filters, I will have all my tasks with all priorities. So here, that is the first news. We can choose priority for the tasks. Now, let me show you the second thing. Second thing is that we can have task label. So, if I want a label task, I should go here, once again, in the task information, okay? And you will see add label here. What is add label? I can say, for example, edit label. I'm going to select red, and I will say this is, well, let's say, pay attention. Okay? Okay. Green is, let's say, here. Where is green? Oh, sorry. I'm going here, and I'm going to say green, and I'm going to, I will say this is not green, this is low attention. So, whatever you want to put as a label description, you can put here. I can see here blue, and I will say, okay, this is, let's say, a very nice task to work on. So labels are, if you work with Planner, you know what I'm talking about. So labels are, you can label the task, and you can add a label. I will say this is low attention, but also very nice to work on. And I will see that my task has label. Can I see labels here in columns? Add column. Can I put labels here? Yes, I can. And I will see what labels do I have here if I hover my mouse. Or I can go here and I can choose directly here that this is, let's say, pay attention. And if I have only one or one label, I can go here, and I hover my mouse here, I will see pay attention. If I double click, I will see it in fully. So here I can see that I have two labels. If I double click on it, I will see that it's low attention and very nice to work on. Also, I can add whatever I want. So I can have gray, and I will say, but this, or what can I say? What can I nothing crossed my mind. Let's say this is low attention and very nice task to work on. Tasks for external developers or testers. Okay, so I can choose it here, and I can have a lot of them, you can see. And if I go here, once again, I will see that I have 3 of them. If I hover my mouse, I will get explanation which labels do I have down there. But if I double click, I can see all of them, and I can remove or add additional label. That is the second news which comes to with Project for the Web. Now the third news is that I can here choose the color of my buckets. You see, I have design, I have development and testing, and you can see that I see my labels also in buckets. So let's go here, and I can, when I go to design, if I hover the mouse, I will see this bucket, and I will see color picker, and I will say design is, let's say, this color, and development is yellow, and the testing is green, and milestones, they are very important, are red. And you can see that I have now very nice buckets in colors which I want. So I can choose here, I don't want this pink one, I want, let's say, this one, and I will have it. Okay, this is the third news, and now let me show you some very important news. This is just, I will say those news are great, but nice to have. Now let me show you templates. What are the templates? So when I create a project, new project, I can create a blank project, I can import project, and I have a template. Simple project, project management, commercial construction, marketing campaign, software development, business plan, employee onboarding. I am project manager. Let me see what I want to see. What is project management template? I click on it, and I can see which task do I have. For example, key benefits here, and I can use template. Okay, now I have project management task, which is here defined from project management project, which can be renamed, of course, from, let's say, from, not for, but from template. Sorry, from template, and I can choose the start date, and I can choose calendar, I can choose whatever I want, I can choose the group. Now I'm not going to continue to show you how it can be used. It is just one project which is created from template. So let's see what is here. Oh, here. Let's go here, and I have also 2 tasks on my checklist. Analyze the business organization and personnel, formulate strategies and plan. Okay, so here I don't have resources, I don't have resource plan, I have note here, the initial state does the preliminary analysis to define the project objectives, blah, blah, blah. So here you can see, oh, something disturbed me. You can see that for each and every task here, I have note, and I have also duration. This is just a project created from template. Of course, I can change it, I can delete it, and let me see here, depends on. Oh, you can see that the dependency is here as well. So if I go to board, let's see, I have initiation, planning, executing, monitoring, controlling, and closing like it was in PMBOK or PMBOK. And if I go to timeline, I can see how it is created. Nevertheless, it is good for start, but you will have to arrange this project to suit your own purpose. Let me show you one new. So let's say I want to software development. Okay, use template, software development here from template once again. So software development from template. Okay, now I'm here, I have everything. Let me see, do I have nodes here? Oh, I have labels here. Project managers, development team, design team, development team. I have labels. So as you can see, the labels are applied. I have a task. So determine project scope. What is this? Project manager, I don't have node. I have defined goals, defined potential obstacles, defined project milestones. And I have all those phases here: scope, analysis, software requirements, design, development, testing, under testing, unit testing, integration testing, etc., etc. And I have here, what kind of labels do I have here? Double click here. Okay, let me show. Project management, design team, development team, content team. Do I have something else? No. So you can see in my template, I have project manager as a label, design team, development team, content team. I don't have test team, but if you want, you can do it here. Okay, once again, instead of bronze, I will have test team. And I can, of course, test team put here in develop integration test plan using product specification. Here I will need test team as well. So let's go here and let's see test team, which was us created, and that's it. Let me see if I have any dependencies. Depends on, oh yes, boards here, scope, analysis, design, development, testing, training, documentation, great. Pilot, deployment, post-implementation review. Great for start. Timeline. Here it is. We have a timeline. So it is very useful, as I can see, so you are going to use it. And finally, let's say the greatest news is about guest users. Let me show you what is it. Here is my software development from template. Let me put here depends on, and of course assign to. Can I assign to someone? No, I can assign to myself, but I'm going to apply group, and I will say I have my blog project for the web group. Add. So now I can assign this task to Ellen, and this task I can assign to Jim and John. Okay, but what if I want to assign to some external users? Users which don't belong to this group, special group. So what if I want to, let me show you, I have, let's say, Nenad MVP. So Gmail. Nenad MVP Gmail. No results, fine. For that purpose, first of all, I should add this specific resource to a group. And for that, I should go to Outlook. Okay. In Outlook, I should go to groups. Okay. And when I should go to group, I should go here and I will say settings, project for the web group. And I will say edit group. This is one way. And then I will say members. And you can see that I have those members here. And I will say add member. And I will say Nenad MVP@gmail.com. Okay. And I will see this is guest. I will say, okay, add this member, Nenad MVP, this is fake, of course, mail, to this group, and it will add it. Okay, now I have external resource here. You can see, if I go here, I will see resources, not here. Okay, I added this. I added this group, okay, this member to a group, and I'm going back here. Now, if I refresh this screen, I will see that I have now 9 group members, not 8. If I go to 9 group members, Ellen, Jean, John, Mary, Nenad, oh, here it is, Nenad MVP. It is guest, so I can go here, for example, define preliminary resource, and I will assign this task here to Nenad MVP. This is great, great, great news. So Nenad can now approach project for the web, and of course he can be very useful for a project as an external resource. So there is no need to have resource in your group which is internal, but you can use also external resources. And be aware that those external resources cannot be, for example, if I can see here at members, if I want to put some like John Wayne at gmail.com, I will not be able to do it here, but I should go through Outlook to group, and first you should add this resource, external resource, to your group before you can use it. And that's all what I planned to show you. Those are news which come with Microsoft Project for the Web in the last couple of months, and after that, after a few months, as Microsoft as a company progress with development Microsoft Project for the Web, I will record another video with another news. Until then, have a good time.